95 coming next week too. So yeah, stick close to the river, stick close to the pool.
I've already looked, I'll be in Vegas over the next couple of days. Leaving on Friday. It's 110 while I'm down there, so it's not 120.
I've been there during summer league. It's not fun.
Yeah,
you can't go outside.
It's usually one of the hottest weeks of the year.
It's like, want to go to the.
I think we hit like 120 or 121 one year. It was like it was the hottest Vegas had ever been, kind of a deal.
It's like, want to go to the pool, look at the hotties? No, none are sitting there because it's too hot.
Well, I've also been there when we had a torrential flash flood, and I've also been there when we had an earthquake.
Yeah.
So it's been Vegas has been the best Vegas experience I ever had. Though is what's the Pokemon cell phone game?
Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That came out like I want to say the week before Summer League. It was at 2014. There was like 30 of us staying at this mansion in this gated neighborhood, Airbnb style, and we were all pretty hammered. And it was 2 o'clock at night. And it's 85 degrees, so it's perfectly fine outside.
Mm-hmm.
And we are rolling through this $1 million neighborhood.
Oh yeah,
all again pretty hammered, like finding like 15 of us, like
better be hammered,
grabbing Pokemon as we're going around out there. It was just like,
I'm out of Charizard.
No, dude, it's exactly what it was. God. And so like Vegas, if you're an NBA person, if you've never been to Vegas, go. It's gonna be a ton of fun. Young Hansen will be the big attraction outside of Cooper Flag.
Excited for that.
But the downside of it now is that it's not what it used to be. It used to be
the Summer League.
Yeah, Summer League used to be like the most open event known to man. It's like everything else in life now. It's become so much more commercialized, and it's about marketing, and it's less about the basketball and more about branding, because like players that aren't playing in Summer League, stars will all go down there because Nike has their thing, Adidas has their thing, Gatorade has their thing, Tissot has, like Oakley, like it's just brand, the autograph,
it's all
autograph,
marketing.
It's all marketing. It's like
Tops will probably be there.
Yeah, Panini, like all that kind of stuff will all be a part of it. And look, I get it. It's a part of the money. It's more money goes in the league, more guys get paid. That's great. But like I remember my very first ever Summer League, I sat with Larry Bird.
Holy yes, dude.
I watched a game with Kiki Vandeweghe.
That is legendary.
Just
congratulations.
Shooting the S with like all-time greats that work in front offices, and just putting me on to knowledge. Like,
hey Larry, can I get a selfie?
I remember watching with Kiki, and he's like, what do you think of this player? And I was like, oh, this. He's like, oh, it's interesting. And I was like, well, what's funny is front offices they'll always ask you, but they're always hesitant to give you what. And I was like, well, what do you think? And he's kind of smiling. He's like, all right. And then he got comfortable with me. We just started talking, and that's how I developed relationships in the NBA. It was just it started at Summer League. I had shout out Dwight Janes. Been here a long time.
Legendary reporter here.
People feel their way they went around Dwight. Dwight is the nicest, kindest, cuddliest teddy bear human on the face of the planet.
Give you the shirt off his back.
Dame's rookie year was my first ever Summer League, and Dwight showed me the ropes. Like, and that's the thing, is like that was the part of the thing of like Summer League. It was like a very easy spot to learn.
Yeah.
Like, and be exposed, like, for me, be like initially in media, like going into scrums and like how to ask questions and when to just shut up. Still haven't learned that.
Ditto.
But it's like Summer League was just this really cool, surreal experience. Like you could just walk by, like, was it 3 years ago, watching a game, Jerry West is sitting directly in front of me. The logo is sitting directly in front of me, having conversations and the things that I want to share. But like, I could hear what they're talking about in front of me, and I'm like, yo, this is wild. Like, this is the logo. This is NBA royalty right here. Like,
being a fly on that wall is special.
And that's more what it used to be. Like, those occasions are just so few and far between now.
That sucks.
Well, there's just so much more visibility on it now. Like, you used to go down to Thomas and Mack, and like the arena wasn't full.
Nope.
When you go down there now, when Cooper Flag's on the court, that building's gonna be full.
Tickets are probably near $100, which they were getting like
I think it's $70 a day.
Oh, wow. I mean, that's not bad, but
that gets you in for the day kind of a deal.
Okay. Get in before was like $20-$30.
But that's the thing is, again, everything else used to be cheaper. Everything was like, it was one of the coolest events in sports.
Yeah.
Because you would be eye to eye with the next stars of the league, and the past stars would be around, and the biggest, movers and shakers in the league are all there. And it was just this really, it still is cool. That's part of the reason why I'm going is you still build relationships and make those, introductions and exchange information and all those kind of things. Like, But you also get a lot of the OGs in the sport, not just on the basketball side, but on the media side, like, I don't really go anymore, just because it's not what it used to be.
I mean, Vegas in general doesn't seem like what it used to be, but I get that. Since we're kind of on the summer league, we'll push the Dame conversation to the next seggy. But what do you expect, since you are going down there in person? You're going to see Young Hansen.
Yeah.
What do you expect to see growth-wise from him? And I guess, what are some indicators for you that will show you, okay, no, the Blazers were on the right track with this draft pick?
And that's the thing is, honestly, I don't know. I mentioned that I'm up to nearly 6,000 words on the deep dive write-up. Like, I want to establish a baseline. And that's the thing is, like, where is he at in comparison to NBA-ish players? Like, that's the question that I have. Like, I think you're going to see some moments where you go, oh, damn. And you're going to see some moments where you go, oh, damn. Like, I think you're going to see both. And the thing about Summer League, if you've never watched, and trust me, I get it, it's not the best basketball. It is not a place that is conducive to bigs. It is about guards and wings. It is about those guys showcasing, because how bigs play, it takes time, like how you integrate them, what you do with them.
Myers had like 12 fouls one summer league game, I remember, in his rookie season.
Zach Collins is maybe the worst summer league player I've ever seen in my life.
Nick Batum looked horrible in summer league.
It's neck and neck.
Oh my God.
Nick was so bad that they were worried that he was going to go back overseas.
Yeah.
And then he ends up starting later that year, because it was like, and
come training camp, it all of a sudden flipped. I don't know how.
And that's the thing is, like, especially when you're talking about guys coming from overseas, it is so much being thrown at them. You have to take it with a grain of salt.
Okay.
Like, that's just a part of the deal. The culture shock, and for Young, he's going to have all of the eyes. We talked about this yesterday. All of the eyes from China are on him, and it's going to be a lot for him. There's going to be a gaggle of media. They're going to follow him everywhere he goes. And so I'm very interested to see how he maneuvers through that, how he handles it. But on the basketball court, it's like, let's set a baseline.
Okay.
And then, like, if the baseline is, if the bar is the floor, fine. And then we work from there.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's like, I want to see where that bar is at, because I can watch all the film and all the tape, but it's live action. And, like, when you're talking about scouting in general, you can watch as much tape as you want to on somebody.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen somebody live, it doesn't matter.
Oh, like, I can absolutely speak to that.
You have to have that part of it to really kind of get it. And, like, that's where, like, with guys like Cooper Flagg and Ace Bailey, Dylan Harper, having spent all week with them at Hoop Summit, I had a very, at least for me,
it was an intimate view of what they do.
And it wasn't just watching them in games. I watched them in practice. I watched how they warm up. I watched how they talk with their teammates. I watched how they talk with their coaches. Like, there's so much that comes out of that. And that's the cool thing about Summer League, is you get to go there and you get to be right there.
Yeah.
In the middle of everything.
On top of everything.
So
I'm excited, honestly. It's actually the first summer league that I've looked forward to for the Blazers in quite a bit, because the questions about Young Hansen are
immeasurable.
It's quite large.
Anybody who thinks they have an answer right now, you're crazy, because you just don't know.
And what if he comes out and has like a Wembanyama type of first game? Remember how much crap people were giving Victor Wembanyama?
He wasn't good, and then,
it was a bad opener in summer
league.
league.
Game 2, he was an absolute demon.
Yeah.
So, like, that again, box score stuff. Like Ace Bailey already at the California Classic, he was god awful in game 1. And last night he was stunting on dudes.
It just takes some time, maybe, for some of these guys.
It's adjustment, man. That honestly,
to get comfortable.
That's what you want to see. Like, you want to see a guy like VJ Edgecombe coming out just like an absolute monster in game 1. You're like, all right, he's good. I've mentioned this story before. The Devin Booker graduation game. It was against the Trailblazers. There was a guy from the he ended up getting a criminal case on him. But he was with the Blazers for a summer league. I can't remember his name now. I'm totally blanking. But he was talking a whole heap of mess to Devin Booker.
Ooh. And
it was in the back gym, in the auxiliary gym at Thomas and Mack, and was at Cox Pavilion. And Book, I think, scored 24 points on him in a quarter. He just cooked him, and he is, just talking cash-ass, and that gym's so small, I can hear every word Book is saying, and I'm like, oh, sweet Jesus.
He's owning you, kid.
He is just frying this. And it was like, and the Phoenix coaches were just clearing it out and just letting him cook. And it was like, well, and after that game, Book shut it down. It was like, then that's what you want to see from guys.
Yeah.
It's like, the guys that have the goods, you play 2 really good games, 3 really good games, bop, you never see Summer League ever again.
No, show the goods and then take some shots during practice while the rest of the guys finish up the league.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
you're literally
seriously,
hanging
like,
around and
you're
just
chilling on the
chilling.
bench. You're like,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, I appreciate the insight there. Blazers' first Summer League game is this Saturday, if memory serves correct. So excited to see
Friday night games,
Nope.
Saturday game.
Friday night game and then a Saturday
Back
game.
to back. It's kind of
Ooh,
lame,
I love that.
But it works out well for me because I'm only going to be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then flying back Monday morning. So,
Well, and I'll be interested to see how young Hansen suits up against competition in the NBA, albeit Summer League NBA back-to-back days. These are physical guys that he has never had to play that often against. So we'll see. It's going to be fun.